Howdy all, welcome to Module 4. Our Module 4 is going to be about intercultural communication. This is actually one of our longer modules content-wise. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to have a couple assignments in here and a couple of readings and videos. So we're going to go ahead and get started off with our videos and our lessons about intercultural communication. So I think this one's actually just like basically an hour-long podcast, a couple of readings to go ahead with that to introduce you to intercultural comm, cultural differences in business, intercultural guide to humor, and then a video about the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. And for some reason, that didn't give us a little preview, unfortunately. So you can just go ahead and click that link and it will take you to that video. So after you guys watch those videos, we have a couple more videos on individualism and collectivism. So how cultures view society. So America, we're more of an individualistic culture, while China, for example, is more collectivist. So a couple readings that go along with that, and then a couple more videos. So culture and personality, cultural differences in views between, like I said, just society. So we also have this page with some different readings and videos about different social norms in different societies. So we have some base readings for you guys to go through and just get some basic information about culture and social norms. So social norms that we follow without thinking about, American norms, social norm violations. So what happens when people violate different social norms? Like, how do other people react? Different hand gestures in different cultures. So not every hand gesture means the same thing. So like, if you flip someone the bird elsewhere, it might not mean the same thing as it does here. Thumbs up in the US, we do that thing all the time, but it tends to be an insult in Bangladesh. So, and then I think I'll actually add a discussion for this as well for you guys to add in some ones that you find, or maybe include that as part of your language presentation. Different superstitions. One of my classes really wanted to learn about different superstitions. So we have a reading and then a TED video about it as well. So where do superstitions come from? So lots of videos and lots of readings for this section, just because it is really interesting. We have our notes from culture and communication that you guys can go through. I might add a lecture video for this as well, but I also don't want to like overstuff you guys. And I do have a video with this Czech language presentation that I will, that actually might already be posted, but you guys will be giving a language presentation as one of your assignments for this week. So yep, there's my language presentation example right in there for you, but you're creating a very short presentation teaching us a few words in their language. You can totally feel free to include anything else. If you want to include some hand gestures, if you want to include some tips and tricks for traveling over there if any of us go. So you don't have to do it exactly like mine. Mine is just an example. And here's the point breakdown. So do you have your video turned on? You are dressed appropriately, presenting yourself appropriately. Let me see if I have my video on in this one. I might actually not. Oh, nope, I do. Okay. So can you be heard? So 5 points possible for you actually attempt to pronounce the words even if you don't do it correctly. I've had way too many presentations of students just being like, oh, well, I would totally mispronounce this. I'm not going to try. Still, just try. Your presentation is the appropriate length. This presentation is not actually 13 minutes. The rest of the video is talking about other things or some places where you could find resources. 5 points possible. Did you include visual aid? So pictures to help enhance your classmates' understanding, and then just 5 points for overall demonstration of skills. And then you have to respond to some of your classmates as well. We will probably have an additional discussion this week. I just need to decide what I am going to do with it, but this will not be our only assignment. So what we'll probably do is just a discussion about, you'll pick a culture, and we might talk about some different like pop cultures in those cultures, because that tends to be really fun, because it's like, oh well, what's popular in Bangladesh right now, or what's popular in China right now, and just see, are American movies really popular in China, or is Bollywood really popular in Canada? Do people in the Czech Republic really like Vietnamese fashion? I don't know. So we might talk about the popular culture. And then that will actually wrap us up for our intercultural module. And I will see you guys for the module 5 overview. Thanks.